Hey everyone, it's Sonic Person 91 here, and welcome back to another comic book review. Today I'm going to be covering the Tails 30th Anniversary Special. So without any further ado, let's get straight into this cute little comic. We start off with Sonic going towards Flicky Island with his best bud Tails flying his plane. As they land down on the island, Sonic says that it's good to be back. He can't wait to explore the island again. It's going to be the best vacation ever. They both are very excited and they start explaining all the awesome things they're going to see, the varied terrain, the awesome ruins. And Sonic is very excited while Tails says about the Flicky birds and says, I hope they let me candy because he brought a bunch. But to their surprise, the island is completely empty and quiet. And Sonic the Huff saying they usually Flickies all over the place. What gives? You save an entire species and they can't even come out to say hi. And Tails with a little worried face saying he doesn't like this, something is wrong. Sonic's like, okay, let's go check it out. And Tails is excited to join him, but Sonic is quick to speed off, and Tails is like, no, yeah, split it up, sure. And we get some very nice little art of Tails looking at a crystallized flower, and we get a nice little CD reference there. We get some nice little Sonic going full speed and looking around the island. The poor guy, he just loves his running, doesn't he? As Tails looks at some tracks and some rails, and he says, they went here last time. Oh my gosh, he realizes what's going on. Tails runs over to Sonic saying, Sonic, I know what happened. And Sonic's like, okay, spill the beans. And he says that the island has been attacked by a witch cart. And if you don't know who Witch Cart is, I believe she's from Tales' Sky Patrol or Tales Adventure. I'm sorry, I haven't played any of the solo Tales games, so I'm not going to be very knowledgeable on this story as a whole. And Sonic's like, oh no, who's that? As Tails explains, I believe, one of the plots of his adventure games, and he says he was exploring the island while he was off on another adventure, and he says he found this lovely remote island, but it was attacked by a witch cart and her minions, and saying they tried to conquer the island and make everyone do their bidding. It was scary, but I managed to chase them out of every area they'd taken over and save the island. See, Tails is a brave boy. As Tails continues to explain about the rails crystals, that's what Witchcott used then, and she must be behind the Flicky's disappearance. As Tails, with some excitement, saying, let's follow the rails. And Sonic's like, yep, let's go do it. As he just runs off once again, and poor Tails is looking very depressed. Sonic runs along the rails, wondering if he could use us to balance later on in his life, as we get like a nice little grinding on rails reference. Love it. And then we get these minions. I'm sorry, I don't know their names until they're mentioned in the comic, so they're basically capturing flickies and putting them in these like crystal cages, and this replica is a whole mood throughout the entire comic. As they continue pushing these flickies into the poor crystals, Sonic comes in for an attack, a spin dash to the wolf's head, and the bunny's like, oh hey, that guy. As the bear, I'm sorry, I don't know the names, you guys are gonna hate me. As he runs straight for Sonic and says, oh neat, so you've heard of me. So you shouldn't have meant to pick a fight with me, but he's quick to get crystallized by none other than Witchcart, who says, why you are fighting all my chums? You missed something wicked this way comes. You're gonna know something very quickly about this character. As all the minions kind of like, so, oh hi, thanks boss, thank you. As Witchcart moans saying, my patience sins, I won't mince words, get out there and bring me birds. Yep, this character rhymes all her words. As she puts this plunger on Sonic's little like crystal cage, saying, "You, I've captured you fair and square. I'll haul you back into my lair." Yeah, this is very constant for her character. Is even Sonic's just like, for fuck's sake, you're gonna do this rhyme in a whole way, aren't you? Tails, with a very pissed off face, watches as he starts curling up and crying. No. And he starts crying, saying, why didn't he just listen? He could have handled them one at a time, but not all at once. Now Witchcart has a hostage, and Witchcart will be on guard, and the flickies. As he looks at some free flickies, with a sigh, he says they need help, and Sonic does too. I beat the Witchcart as before, and I can do it again. I just have to be smart about it. Tails kind of explains and getting more of his lore, saying the last time we were here, Sonic stopped American kidnapping all the flickies and using them for his scheme, while Knuckles and I helped find the Chaos Emeralds. He continues to free some more flickies and says, if you'll help me navigate your island, I think I have a plan to beat the bad guys and rescue all our friends. Aww. And then we get the wolf character once again, capturing some poor little flickies, saying that they can fly but they can't hide. I'm twice as smart as you set of brains. He catches one in a net. The poor little flickies stop abusing him. as Tails comes in and picks up the wolf character. I'm sorry, I don't know his name. And he picks him up and heads straight for the spring trap. And then he's like, no, you keep talking, I'll keep tuning you out. As he whistles, and this like button and his bike comes over and smacks Tails out and the wolf in between them, so the wolf is now free and on his bike. As he does a beam, grabs a bomb and tries to go attack Tails. Tails screams out, "It's Plan B! It's time for Plan B!" As he gets all the flickies to start whistling. And the wolf character looks at his... I'm just calling him wolf character, I'm sorry. Looks at his machine as it starts going completely out of control as he ends up falling on his bike and biting his tongue, and that shit has gotta hurt bad. Ted goes out to the flickies saying, "Nice work everyone, pitch perfect!" As he just goes, "Alright, now Mr. Nice Guy." As he swings his arms around while closing his eyes, goes straight for attack at Tails, who just simply moves out the way. And the poor character is now just springing around like mental. Tails grabs onto the shuttle thing, saying, "Before I move on to Plan C on step 2, I need to part 1 of my master plan." Gee, who's talking like Starline now? As he looks at the flickies, saying it makes sense in his head. Oh, his name's Huckwolf. Okay, Huckwolf. It's a bit too late for that now, but you know. He's saying it isn't as aerodynamic as the other rides, it needs additional repulsor unit to support the thrusters to fly. As he grabs this, like, green thing and asks the little green flicky to hold onto it for him. Next, we have the little bear character at Gene Gadget? That's a mouthful to say. And he holds the poor little flickies into this sack, the poor thing, as Tails tries to go for a little spin dash on the bear, but it doesn't work as he lands on his bottom, poor guy. And he says that he's bounced off softer bad legs. And he's like, "Oh, seriously, gonna even give me the dignity of a straight fight? You gotta start trouble, some cheap shot. Well, you wanna get nuts? Fine, let's get nuts." As he gets into his bullet bill and goes straight for the attack on our poor little fox friend. He tries to calm him down, saying, "That kind of anger isn't healthy for you." But he quickly gets out of the way of his bullet bill and starts throwing bombs at him. Jeez, what is with characters and bombs? As Tails is barely managing to avoid these things and cries out for Plan C, "Now, please." Oh shit, he is pissed off and so is his bullet bill. As all the flickies come out singing their little tune, the little cuties, as they all go straight for the attack on this bear character, saying, "You're getting feathers in my mouth, full power, out of my glass runway?" Is that what that says on the bullet bill? But unfortunately, he flies straight into this pipe with the bullet bill, who now looks very sad, and gets stuck in this like juice stuff. What is that stuff? I've not played Tails. I'm sure this is from Tales of Sky Patrol, so I have no idea what this stuff is. You get stuck in this stuff. You get stuck in this orange juice, and the little bullet bill is now all sad and is in a heap of junk. Again, please ignore the notifications. He yells out, but nothing can be heard as Tails points out, "Oh, didn't know the glass was soundproof. Bonus." And then he gets another little gadget. Sorry, I'm trying to get through this current review as quickly as possible because time of recording. Yeah, if you know, you know. The bunny girl starts singing to herself, saying, "Can the cages cha cha cha, be a little bit birdies, cha cha cha." As all the flickies, like, they try to fly away, but unfortunately Rabbit Girl uses carrot missiles and knocks the poor birdies down. And she's like, "No, no, no, don't make me do more than I have to." So she's basically kind of like Xena, and she's just a hot mood. Tails hides under her ship and tries to grab hold of the missile launcher, as he gets the red flicky to fly it away. But Bunny Girl turns upside down, saying, "Oh, it's you, of course." As she goes straight for the attack with the carrot missiles, saying she went ID on him last time, not this time, as Tails quickly spin dashes away. Ignore this notification, again, I'm sorry. Bunny Girl goes straight for Tails, saying, "You're gonna make me manually aim?" "Fine." "Oh no, I'm out of ammo." No. She does not give a shit. I love her so much. She's saying that she doesn't want to work this hard. "You'll pay for this." "Is that you?" "No, no. Wait. Just come out here and let me run you over, please." Bunny Girl isn't moved. I love her. As Tails watches her from the smoke, she says she'll be your friend or frenemy, whatever. As Tails pulls out all the collaborations on her carrot missile, as she falls onto the ledge of a cliff and falls, the poor girl, but she now can sleep because that's clearly all she wants to do. As Tails says the plan is complete, let's get things ready for the grand finale. Tails starts fixing up some little gadgets and makes what was I believe which was from Tails the Sky Patrol. It looks like Sora's sword from fucking Kingdom Hearts. So yeah, he's ready to go save Sonic. I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to sound enthusiastic about this. I really am. I love this comic with all my heart, but it's 1:24 in the morning, and I'm sorry. I'm trying to get through these reviews because I have to do two at once. So I do apologize that it's not the best review in the world. Sonic, poor guy, is in the middle of these rails as Witchcott is laughing to herself, fucking doing more rhymes. The famous hero now subdued. Us, with you stuck, I'm free to rule. Once the Flicky secrets are revealed, nothing will stop all of my evil. I fucking hate rhymes. But Tails yells out, "That was terrible! A slant rhyme at best!" As Witchcock goes straight for the crystal cage on Tails. Miserable the upstart, all my rhymes are art. I'm not gonna read all the rhymes as much as I fucking like them. I'm so sorry about the notifications, guys. I really should have turned those off. Tails grinding using his source sword says, "Well, your art's as lousy as your aim." As Witchcock once again goes straight for the attack on Tails, and he says, "Oh, that one was a little better," in terms of the rhymes, not the attack. As they're just kind of flying around each other, and Witchcott rides around on her little carts, and Sonic is just like, bro, the fuck. Tails uses carrot launches on Witchcart, as she says, "Oh, you should have used some aim assist. Every shot completely missed." And Tails shakes his head, is like, "Oh, wasn't aiming at you." As she goes straight for the attack, as she looks at the fact that Sonic is now free of his crystal cage, and Sonic's like, "Oh, for fuck's sake, this is a working vacation." Witchcraft tries to crystallize Sonic, but it doesn't work as he now knows her attacks and he's ready for her. And Witchcraft tries to make the escape, and Tails is like, "Are you alright?" And Tails is like, "Yeah, just a bit." Sonic is like, "Yeah, just a bit tinnitus." And Tails points at Witchcraft saying, "Yo, she's getting away." And he's like, "No, we don't need to do a thing. The hero has already arrived." As he looks at Tails, who gives this massive smile. Oh, best boy. Sonic with thumbs up saying, "You got this, buddy." And Tails is like, "Okay, back me up." As he goes straight for the attack on Witchcart. And as you can see, poor Witchcart is not having any luck as Tails uses her own attack against her and traps her underneath the crystals. Sonic congratulates Tails on his little adventure and takes and stopping Witchcart, who is very displeased by being stuck in a bunch of crystal. Sonic's like, "There he is, every dollar flickies while you were busy." And Tails is like, "What happened to what's my back?" And Sonic just is like, I handled it." And Tails is like, "No, really? Thanks for saving the day." So they both work together and they have like the little brother moment saying, "You busted up the baddies and got me out of the crystal. This adventure's all yours." And Tails is like, with a laugh saying, "Hee hee, okay." As they both run off, while Tails flies off and says, "We came in for a vacation, didn't we? So let's party." As Witchcott is very, very displeased by all of this, poor girl. And that is where our Tails 30th anniversary comic ends. So once again guys, because this is my second recording of the night, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the comic as much as I did. I'm sorry the past two reviews haven't been as enthusiastic. It's because I'm recording them at a very late hour while trying to get these out to you guys. So I do hope you guys enjoyed it either way. And we do get some nice line art, but I'll leave that for you guys to pause and have a look at. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this shit review. I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys in issue 55.